I met the love of my life and I almost divorced his in 6 months, being real stupid and silly. Actually, we both filed for divorce. Let's talk about the struggles of being a new young wife. First thing I can tell you as a new wife, I know this is gonna be a hard practice, but shut your mouth. Shut up. Now I know some of y'all gonna say, oh, you gotta shut up because you married. What is he silencing you? No, sis, I'm not saying shut up. I'm saying pick your battles. And sometimes pick them quietly. Understand, when you became one with your husband, that means you became one. Y'all are one. You have to literally die to your old self.
Yeah, listen. Hell! This woman is wonky. So that's Dwight Howard, former NBA superstar. All right, the big 7-foot tall brother, halfway zesty or full zesty. What am I talking about? Y'all see the rainbow down there. So they was about to get divorced 6 months into their marriage because he was allegedly going with men's and women's and doing all type of stuff. But now she's giving marriage advice to women despite all the zesty rumors. She said she ain't leaving him. She can accept that.
Oh, shoot. I don't know about this one. I don't know. That's outside my wheelhouse. We always talking about keep the family together. This is a landmine. I don't know about this one here. Seems dangerous. Keeping the family together, there should be nothing detrimental to anybody doing that, except for your ego and pride. More than ego and pride can be hurt with these kind of wonky setups. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, and this ain't even a real family though. So this is just madness. They ain't got no kids. They in their mid, they both 40 years old or damn near close. At least he is, but I don't know about her. And they've been married for 6 months. It's like a fling. She's a beard for him. And he's been having a lot of zesty rumors and allegations. He just started dating this woman and married her.
Yeah, she looked like she a beard for sure. She quite masculine. Yeah, we all seen the videos of him doing what he be doing. Yeah, it is what it is.
So yeah, I believe he got kids and whatnot, but with this woman, no, I don't believe so.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to do that yet. What does die to my old self mean? Because I'm very much still alive. Simply means adjustments. You got to make a lot of adjustments. Again, heavy on your one now. Know your spicy attitude isn't passion. It's a nasty attitude. That has to die for your husband. Confrontational spirits hidden by passion. You're not passionate, sis. You just got an attitude problem. Lose it. Quick gems.
And it's more of the problem, right? So the internet is coming for her, as you can see. You like Kendra. They say, why the hell you up here giving marriage advice? You are married to Dwight Howard, and he out here on TMZ, out here with guys and women, allegedly, and all that. So, in ATL, doing whatever. And you up here trying to tell women, maybe she can, or can she tell women how to keep a successful marriage? I don't.
Y'all keep blurring these lines, because here we go. She a married woman. Don't we often get on Kundra for never even coming close to being married and talking about marriage? But here we go. She married to a high earning, not 6'7". She done got 7'7". Huh? She can't talk about marriage? No, because context is critical. Huh? Would you take marriage advice from a Peach McIntyre? Huh? There's levels to this, all right? Levels. So the answer is no.
Successful top tier men, they just want peace. They don't want anything else. You can't do anything else for them besides bring them peace. Mistake I made, me and my husband going through issues, telling my friends about it. Don't do it. Dying to yourself is hard, okay? You spent your whole life talking, probably talking too much, getting the last word, being overly opinionated, being emotionally unstable. Some people settle for that, but this person married you, they're not going for it. Passive aggressive attitudes. Most black men, when you do that, it reminds them of somewhat what they grew up with their mom, their siblings. They married you. They don't want to feel with the trauma from childhood. And I'm about to say something that's probably gonna hurt y'all feelings. Black successful men do marry black women. But my girls, let's be for real. Let's talk about it.
And this her victory parade. Like I said, she up here trying to ish on women. She like, yeah, us black women do get married. And they like, sis, pipe down. You married to a zesty man. Like, y'all ain't even fully married. This is some weird stuff. And she like, nah, we do get married. Look at me. I'm married. And they like, and she filed for divorce after 6 months, and then she reconsidered. And now she's giving advice.
Absolutely not. Yeah, I just looked up pictures of her and Dwight. Yeah, she's a hyena. My goodness, they match, stay together. Like somebody said in the chat, they look like they both experiment. She masculine as the day is long. She fit as a fiddle, but masculine as heck.
This person married you, they're not going for it. Passive aggressive attitude. Most black men, when you do that, it reminds them of somewhat what they grew up with their mom, their siblings. They married you. They don't want to feel with the trauma from childhood. And I'm about to say something that's probably going to hurt y'all feelings. Black successful men do marry black women. But my girls, let's be for real. Let's talk about it. I already know, sis, life was not easy for us. And along the way, we formed a little neck roll that we can't get rid of. Because life was hard doesn't give you the right to be rude, a bitch, confrontational, nasty attitude, uncooperative, any of those things. You're married now, sis, so you're joining with one. It should be a peaceful harmony, right? Which means you have to die to yourself with all the ugly things that do not create peace.
So, like I said, as you can imagine, she catching this smoke because the sisterhood was behind her when she was going through it. They like, leave them, sis, this and that. And now she stayed, and now she coming back trying to correct them. And they like, who, it ain't going over well. But as you could imagine, she's like the Peach McIntyres. They are on a constant victory parade. You can't stop them.
Makes perfect sense. All the dots align. Single folks want to keep everybody else single. So when she was ready to go, they like, yeah, they was ready to throw her parade and bow out the section at the bar at the club. But now, for whatever reason that she looking to stay, that's against gynocratic code. Leave that ninja. F him and his legacy. Y'all heard Joy. This is wonky, but the message is the same.
Let's talk about the maybe I rule. If there's conflict going on in your marriage, in your home, silently to yourself, not out loud to your husband, ask yourself, maybe I am understanding this wrong. Maybe I am processing this wrong. Maybe I am being overly emotional. Maybe I am not listening.
Wow.
If you silently ask yourself the maybe I's and then go in a corner and process them before you respond, you'll see that maybe I can do something to meet him more in the middle versus pushing the confrontation.
No. All right, because you ain't got no bussy. So she's sitting there seeing him on TMZ, walking, with a guy or whatever, pictures being sent to her. And she said, maybe my kudakata ain't tight enough. Maybe my gak is terrible. Maybe it's me. I just sit in the corner and I question myself.
Gak, kuda. That's your husband. There is a third hole. You understand? Give him full access, huh? Oh, access. Shout out to the sisters out there giving y'all man full access, huh?
I would imagine he probably has it. It don't suffice. He want what he want. So, yeah. I don't know what's going on with these brothers anymore. Him and Dwayne Wade, the dudes coming up, years ago, these was the masculine men in the NBA, role models. And then they retire and they go to this alternative life. And people like, man, what is this?
I think they get turned out. Yeah. Out here on all these, wild drugs. I believe they get turned out. They be with one of these sisters. I done seen the videos, the sisters say they be giving dude gok, and then they Lambo his doors, and next thing you know, he your girlfriend.
I did not say you cannot have an opinion. I never said that. I said, stop, process your emotions, okay? You married now. You basically just said, I love you for the rest of your life, my life, no matter what we go through. Me not really understanding the real concept of marriage, I was thinking like, oh, Dwight, you're doing this. I don't like this. I'm going to flee. I'm going to run. Listen, y'all, you ain't ready for marriage if that's the way you think it.
So here we go. Like I said, the internet stumped her out. They said, who the hell is you giving marriage advice? She says, I'm a married woman. They said, you don't qualify. As we say, there are holy matrimonies, then we got unholy. And I would say this would classify in the unholy category.
Yeah, because even though she is speaking a message on staying, which we believe as well, shout out to KS, this context is wonky. Yeah, there's too much going on. There's supposed to be structure, bounds, parameters within the marriage. Well, it's a coven. It's supposed to be rules. Y'all done threw the rules out the door with the rainbow flag. Tell you that now.
So for that, we're gonna take this marriage to the pit.
Amen.
Madness. Fuck is you talking about? This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Yo, wow, booty goon. Yeah, absolutely. The freak not.
Yes, that's egregious. So yeah, to my knowledge, like I said, I don't know if he ever came out, really don't care, but that is egregious. Like I said, some of these guys, I don't know what's going on with the culture. That's unacceptable. Dwight Howard, Dwayne Wade, some of these dudes, y'all letting people down.
It's a waste. What do we mean? It's a waste of physical stature and gravitas. I truly believe all of these professional athletes, these gods amongst men, they need not be wasting their time on people's football fields and basketball courts. These need to be leaders in the community. Could you imagine having these big old giants walk around in the community instead of I'm not mad or hating on they hustle?
I'll say they can do both. They used to do both. Shout out to, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Ali and, Jim Brown. They used to do it. So you can do both, but we are disconnected.
There you go. Good correction, Brother X. It's a daggone shame.
So we got to get back to it.